Hey creative, this video is gonna be a little bit different. I want to talk about the art supplies that are really inspiring me in the first few months of this 2026. I've been looking for them more and more whenever I want to paint or draw something. So this video may inspire you to try something new and maybe consider to have a look in your shelf or old supplies to try something you even forgot you have. My name is Luigi, also known on social media as illustrazionidilut. In this channel I'm talking about art supplies, drawing, painting and my own art journey. So now let's see what I have here. First of all, sun is shining outside finally again, and this inspired me in the past couple of weeks to start painting again outside, plein air or urban sketch, something I've been not doing a lot in the past. I think I started last year or 2 years ago, and I made my own plein air board, I would call it, or urban sketch board, and it's kind of working. I was not sure about that before I tried, but you can find on my channel a video about how I did it, so maybe you can do for yourself. And it's working pretty well. I tested with my small watercolor palette, wooden palette, and some extra mixing tray, my water brush here, and my watercolor sketchbook. And I would think it's working pretty well. I want to test it with gouache as well. That means I need an extra water container for that. I cannot rely on a water brush just like watercolor, but I think it may be funny as well. It's a little bit heavy on the hand after a while, but I can support myself with the legs and it's fine. More about this, I painted this last week in the garden, in the park where these temples are. And in order to do this, I use a specific pen that I've just filled out. I use this ink here, which is called Sketch Ink by Rocher und Klingner. It's a German brand, but I think it's quite diffuse everywhere. And it's a specific fountain pen ink that is waterproof, and who works with fountain pen knows how little options there are for waterproof fountain pen inks. This one, it comes in 12 different colors, and I choose this that is called Carmen. And for colorblind people like me, it's not very useful if you tell me it's just the name of the ink, but it's kind of an orange ink. And I fill out this pen I bought last year in Japan. It's a Sailor fountain pen that comes with this nib, which is 45 degrees tilted, and it allows me to do both thick and thin lines at the same time, which is very practical if you're urban sketching because you want to be quick and have also line variety in your drawings. So I was really skeptical about using this kind of inks in fountain pens because they say they may clog your pen after a while if you're not using them regularly and you're not cleaning them regularly, which honestly I'm not doing because I have many pens and I keep changing them and forgetting about what I used before. So I hope I'm not gonna ruin my Sailor fountain pen. Let's see. But I have to say that the mix of this quite subtle tone with watercolor is very pleasant to watch. And also it comes out a little bit greenish, I think, because there was a black color before, which is kind of not completely went through the cartridge. So I still have this mix of orange and black that comes out a bit greenish, which I actually don't mind. And speaking again about inks that are waterproof, Ferris Wheel Press made their first waterproof ink, which is light, fast, and all those good stuff. It's a blue purplish color. a brand from Canada which made plenty of beautiful ink bottle, different shades, but they never done a waterproof one. So I tried this in one of their pens, the rollerball pen specifically, and I'm testing it out as well. I really like the color because it's a good alternative to the only color that I have waterproof, that was black, of course, from Platinum Carbon ink. So I'm happy to have another option and mixing with different techniques. Another thing I bought recently, I haven't used as much as I would because I'm not using color pencil a lot, but is this sharpener, how you call it, pencil sharpener, which is from the brand Copic, which again is a German brand, but is everywhere, I thought. It's kind of cool because there is 2 holes. So basically the first one is gonna just go around the lead, just like a normal sharpener. And the second one is gonna make the tip much more sharper. So you get these nice sharp pencils that are not what I used to have. I normally have very bad tips. So this is very good for details and to make nice sharp lines with your color pencil. And last but not least, there is this beautiful huge package of 36-1 markers from Copic, which is a Japanese brand, well known, well established. It comes with 2 tips, a broad and a fine one. And I honestly already have lots of Ohuhu alcohol markers like this, but I wanted to try this Copic. They are extremely expensive, but I was very lucky with a good deal on Vinted, which is like a second-hand market like eBay, which is French, I think, and is diffusing all around Europe. Basically, if you didn't know, you can find also art supplies and sometimes very good deals. I myself sell some of my supplies that I'm not using anymore. And I got this nice big block of new Copics, which I'm very glad to use because they come in this stand, and the fact that I have there directly in front of me and just pick them and make like a quick studies, shadows, block or shadows, and it makes everything much easier for me because they are there and I don't have to grab the right package from Ohuhu, open it and put out the color chart and everything, which is extremely difficult for color blindness people. So here on top you have all the names, so it's much easier from this point of view for me to understand which color is it. And this was basically everything I wanted to show you. Tell me about what are you using at the moment in these first weeks of the years, if there is something particularly inspiring from your new art supplies or something you are planning to buy or just thinking about. I love to mix media and play and experiment a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that, and I'm looking forward to try more stuff. So just let me know. I wish this video was useful, and I see you in the next one. Bye guys!